I want to start with a tariff is a tax. So it might help everybody to just refer to tariffs as a Trump tax. While you won't see it on the actual receipt from Target, every item is 25% more expensive because of Trump. So if it should have been $1, it's now $1.25 because of Trump, who promised that the other countries were going to pay that tariffs, but not you. And well, that's a lie. Except for the fact that major corporations like Target have come out and said because of these tariffs, we're going to have to raise our prices. So Target, Walmart, and pretty much every other major retailer is lying to you? Or is a tariff a tax paid by you and not the other country? Okay. Well, I don't shop at Walmart and Target, so it won't affect me. But it will. Because absolutely every item that comes into the United States is going to be taxed. Granted, there's a month-long break for car parts, but that doesn't mean almost anything. I mean, okay, if you're buying brakes in the next 30 days, yeah, you'll pay the original price, but most retailers already raised their prices. And they're not going to lower their prices for a month to put them back up. They've already raised them. So even if the car industry gets a break, your wallet will not. It's fine, I don't have a car and I don't shop at Walmart. Yes, but there's nowhere that isn't going to see a cost increase. The free wings at the strip club are now 25% more expensive. The body glitter, the bikinis, 25% more expensive. The strip club is now going to be 25% more expensive. A hair salon, the electricity, the supplies, they're going to be more expensive. The salon is going to raise their prices. For the stylist to get to the salon, they're going to have to spend 25% more on, their car and gas. The stylists are going to have to raise their prices in order to make it even worth it for them to come into work. A hamburger, lettuce, tomato, pickle, ketchup, mustard, mayo, onion, bun, beef. Almost all of those are imported. A hamburger at McDonald's is going to cost you at least 25% more. On top of the fact that McDonald's is barely affordable as it is right now. There is nowhere you can go in this country that will not be 25% more expensive bare minimum because it affects everything in this country. Well, we're all going to suffer equally. No, we're not. No, we're not. You're going to notice when your grocery bill goes up because the average is it's going to cost the average American $3,000 more a year for food. We're not even going to touch, like heating, gasoline, every other industry that's going to raise their prices a minimum of 25%. It is expected that you alone will pay $2,000 to $3,000 extra for food this year, thanks to the Trump tax. We'll all feel the squeeze. No. See, when you're living paycheck to paycheck and things go up 25%, hell, we saw this when the Dollar Tree went from $1 to the $1.25 tree. People who were just making it at the Dollar Tree were ending up buying one less item a day because 4 items plus 25% is $1. They had to take one item out of their cart when the prices went from $1 to $1.25. The same is going to be true for you. Everything that was $1.25 is now going to be $1.50 bare minimum. You will not be able to buy as much, or you will have to spend more. We're all in this together. No. The less you have, the faster this will impact you. But the 1%ers aren't going to feel this. If eggs were $4 and now they're $8, when you have $1 billion, it literally doesn't matter to you. You will feel the pinch. You won't be able to buy as much. They make that $4 in the stock market in the time it takes them to say the word egg. We are not all in this together. They are not going to feel this pinch. I mean, maybe business costs will go up and they'll fire a couple employees to make up the difference, but they will not feel this. Think of it like schmugs. Your first hit is great. But when you have, say, like 1 billion hits in your system, it takes a whole lot more for you to feel anything. 25% extra cost to 1%er, they're not going to feel. Their accountant will notice it, but they're not going to feel it. So please stop thinking like, oh, the 1% will hit a pain point and then they'll be on board with us. No, they won't. I mean, maybe about 50 years from now, we'll feel it a little bit, but by then people will have starved to death. So please stop thinking you're still in the same boat with the 1%. Remember back in COVID when prices went up? Did the 1% complain that prices went up? No, they complained about the, lack of things that they wanted. They had to get it shipped directly from France. They couldn't get it at their local store. Do you have any idea what international shipping costs? They didn't even factor that in. You will feel this pinch instantaneously. You already did. Many companies at the beginning of the year, because they knew Trump was going to do this, raised their prices for 2025. So before the tariffs even went in, you were already paying for this. Prices are only going to go up. And if you're waiting for the 1% to be the boiling frog, to be like, oh, okay, now we need to stop, they're not. They don't even look at the bills now. They're the kind of people that buy a $60 strawberry at Erewhon and don't think about it. They are not like you. You spend $60 a year in strawberry jam. They spend $60 on a singular strawberry. You need to stop thinking that you guys are equal. They have created such a wealth gap that you will suffer and they won't notice it. They're not like us. It's a lesson you need to onboard as quickly as possible.